Did you know that high achievers are more likely to struggle with anxiety and depression? Or let me ask you this. Are you achieving at the cost of your happiness? If you are constantly pushing yourself to do more, be more, and achieve more, only to feel more exhausted, anxious, and never satisfied, then you are not alone. Let's talk about why overachieving is not the badge of honor we think it is, and how you can break free. Hi there, I am Dr. Santina Ortino Wheat. I'm a family physician and a career and life coach who is dedicated to helping healthcare workers conquer their chaos and get to calm. Now, we live in a culture that glorifies overachievement. It's praised, rewarded, and even expected in many fields, especially high pressure professions like healthcare, law, and business. But what if I told you that overachieving is not the same as success? For many, overachievement comes with a real cost: stress and anxiety, and eventually burnout. And yet so many of us keep pushing, believing that if we slow down, we will somehow fall behind. So what's really driving this need to overachieve? And more importantly, how can we stop the cycle? The pressure to achieve is not just external, it's internal. Overachievers often set impossibly high standards for themselves, feeling like nothing is ever good enough. You hit one goal, and instead of celebrating, you move immediately on to the next. Does that sound familiar? It definitely did for me. This relentless drive can lead to chronic stress, sleepless nights, and even health problems. And the irony, the more you achieve, the emptier you might actually feel. Because if your worth is tied to the constant achievement, do you ever feel fulfilled? So, why do we do this to ourselves? Well, first, there's societal expectations. From a young age, we are taught that success equals achievement. Top grades, top schools, top jobs is ingrained in us that more is better. That's how we got into med school for those of us that went. And so at some point in our life, it actually helped us. The second is personal insecurities. Many overachievers tie their self-worth to their productivity. If they are not excelling, then they feel like they are failing. And then number three, the one that's hard to admit, is the fear of failure. Overachievers often see failure as a personal flaw rather than a learning experience, which makes them work even harder to avoid it. Now, I used to think that if I wasn't overachieving, I wasn't doing enough. But that mindset left me feeling drained, resentful, and constantly chasing a moving finish line. The moment I redefined success, everything changed. Here is the shift. Success isn't about doing more, it's about living better. It is about finding a balance between ambition and well-being, achieving without sacrificing yourself in the process. Because real success includes happiness, health, and time for the things and people you love. So instead of asking what's next, ask yourself what actually matters. Now, breaking free from overachievement doesn't mean that you stop striving for excellence. It means that you are striving for a life that feels good, not just one that looks good on paper. When you let go of the pressure to constantly prove yourself, you actually create space for joy, fulfillment, and true success. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you ever struggled with overachievement? Drop a comment below and share your experience. And if you want some practical strategies for managing stress and setting boundaries, check out my video on boundaries. Let's start living, not just achieving. And if you want support in conquering your chaos and getting to a life of calm, then reach out. We can schedule a strategy session, or you can shoot me a message and we can talk about what it would be to work together. If this was meaningful for you, don't forget to like this video and share with anyone who might need it. And hit that subscribe button so you get notified of my next video. Thanks for joining. Let me help you get your chaos to calm.